All right, fifth grade. Today we're going to talk about evaluating expressions and what a variable is. So those are some vocabulary words that might not be as familiar to you, but we're going to learn them and hopefully they make sense to you by the end of this little video lesson. So I'm just going to go through this. This is online version, but it's very similar to what's in the packet. The format it just looks a little different, but it's the same numbers and everything. All right, so sometimes expressions contain variables. A variable represents an unknown number. So a variable is just kind of like a placeholder. It just stands in the place of a number to let us know that there's going to be a number that's going to come and substitute for that letter. So W, X, Y, T, and P, and these expressions, 3y plus x, 5x times p minus 2, t minus 6, 4 plus 10x times w, they're all variables. And what that means is that they can be replaced by a number in order to solve the expression. So right now they mean nothing until we find out what number they're supposed to stand for. So just remember, they're kind of like imposters. They just hold the place until the number, they get replaced with a number. So remember that the letter is always the variable. That is what a variable is in an expression. So we're going to have to substitute numbers for those letters up there. So we're still going to follow order of operations. And just to review that really quick, we always do whatever is inside the parentheses first. If there's no parentheses, then you skip straight to step 2 and you multiply and divide starting from left to right. Just like we read left to right, we also do math from left to right. Then finally, we will add and subtract from left to right. So we always start with our bigger operations. We multiply and divide first, and then if there's any addition and subtraction in the equation or the expression, we do that last. So this is an example right here. We've got m minus 4.8 plus 4. So that's our expression. And right now I don't know what m means, but if I look over here, the expression has given me what m equals. So we're going to substitute 10 and put it in the place of that m. So the next expression now is 10 minus 4.8 plus 4. So do I have any parentheses? Nope. Do I have any division symbols in this problem? Nope. Do I have addition and subtraction? Yeah, I've got a plus sign here and a subtraction sign here. So I'm going to do it from what direction? Left to right. So I'm going to do 10 minus 4.8. So if I do that over here, and I'm going to put this here, and it's 4.8, and I'm going to regroup over there to make this a 0, and this a 10, and then a 9. So it looks like we get 1.2. And then if I do 10 minus 1.2, I get 8.8. So that's the answer to that expression. I hope that makes sense. All right, so going down now, this is where you get to try this on your own a little bit. So this expression is 5 plus n times 4. So right now the variable would be n, and I'm going to replace it with a 3. So my new expression now becomes 5 plus 3 times 4. All right, order of operations goes parentheses. Do you guys see any parentheses? Nope. So moving on to the next one. We multiply and divide from left to right. So we do have multiplication, and that's 3 times 4. 5 plus 12 is going to be what we do next, because 3 times 4 is 12, and this would be 17. So that's the answer to that one. The second one is the same thing, it's just with fractions, and going through, it's the similar process for everything. You must follow order of operations. I'll probably make a part 2, so watch for that.